It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Excited, thrilled to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm so lucky. Tonight, it'll be the Detroit Pistons going up against the Warriors out in Oakland. Well, for Golden State, they went 2-0 against this team last season, looking to continue that string of victories tonight. Hey, we'll be keeping an eye on Andre Drummond tonight, 9th overall pick back in 2012 out of UConn. Shaq, he's still a very young big with a lot of room to grow.
He's an incredible offensive and defensive rebounder, Ernie. One of the hardest box-out assignments in the league since Dennis Rodman.
You know what, though? Last year he started taking some shots outside of the paint, which was surprising but good. Opened up his game a little bit, but he's best.
Game for the Warriors. They pick up the W against Phoenix. And they put it all together in that game. It added up to a phenomenal win.
They just weren't challenged. Nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. The defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Jennings runs the point with Jackson flanking him. Ilyasova out there with Johnson. And it's Drummond in at the center. And it's Freak missing. On defense, Golden State. Jackson kicks to Jennings. From downtown, and he gets the bucket. Jennings has got his team on the board to start the game for the Pistons.
And that's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jump shots.
Pass to Barnes. Green dishes to Spates. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Johnson against Barnes. And there's Ilyasova on the assist by Johnson.
As soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jumper.
And, Greg, that's just good basketball. Come on, good basketball there. A clean look from that range. He's got to take it.
Thompson for 3, and that one's good.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Jennings kicks to Johnson. It's back to Jennings. Shot from the top of the key. The Warriors pull it in.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Freak with it, and Jennings picks him up defensively. That's good. Freak's got his first 3 points of the game. Freak's gone 50% from the arc, 1 of 2. Jennings kicks to Jackson. There's the screen. The shot no good, and Golden State will go the other way with it. This game against Detroit here, it's their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, and they took both games they played against this club last season.
Yeah, Greg, I like this matchup for them. Not a cakewalk. It's not going to be easy, but they clearly have the advantage.
No good from Spates.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Johnson, wide open, he fires. Drains it from beyond the arc.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Freak passes to Green. He kicks to Freak. Another 3 for Golden State.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Now here's Jackson. Ilyasova can't make good off the screen.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Here's Freak. Green dishes to Freak for the three. It's Drummond with the rebound. The Pistons trailing. Here's Jackson. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Here's Freak. Really played well against Phoenix in his last outing. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It goes on Brandon Jennings. The Warriors shooting their initial free throws in the game right here.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Miles Plumlee's checked in for Spates. West comes in for Draymond Green. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And Steph Curry subbed in for Thompson. Here's Mack. Here's Gilmore. And it's good. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, no team able to build a big lead early on. I mean, it's tight.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
And it's Freak missing. The Pistons leading. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Kevin, thank you. I spoke with the Pistons head coach for just a bit. He told me he's a fan of Andre Iguodala, especially the way he's developed his outside shot. He said that was one weakness. He could do everything else, pass, handle, and finish. And boy, what a defender. But now that he's developed that jump shot, there are really no weaknesses in his game. Guys, that makes it awfully tough to deal with a guy who can impact the game in that many ways. Back to you.
And thanks for that story, Doris.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Here's Mack, guarded by Curry. Mack, the pass to Gilmore. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Warriors call a timeout. Oracle Arena, let's keep it going for your Warriors girls.
Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here's a peek at the league's top scorers from a season ago. Freak, third.
Yeah, he had a terrific year last year, consistent, and ended up being one of the best scorers in the league.
1:05 left here in the first quarter. Shoots the three. Tries to save it. Detroit with the rebound. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Here's Mack. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And the basket by Curry.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Here's Mack, guarded by Curry. And Mack kicks to Johnson. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Now here's Freak. It'll count. Got it! He got it!
Just in time.
What a shot!
3 points at the buzzer.
Definitely an answer to prayer there.
And Amir Johnson re-signed in Toronto. He's been a big part of this team for years, and he talked about fans out for the Warriors. Spates checked in for West. Ken Bate for Detroit. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Drummond. Ilyasova comes in for Moskowitz. And Marcus Morris subbed in for Johnson. Freak in at point guard. Maurice Spates out there with Draymond Green. Then there's Klay Thompson. And it's Bazemore at the 3. That's the Warriors' 5. Jennings with the steal. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And they double up Jackson. Here's Baines. And that misses. That would have put him up. Golden State's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. He was all alone on that one. And the Warriors lead by 2.
And back and forth we go. That bucket gives us another lead change.
Too many of those to count. These teams have matched each other shot for shot, play for play. It has been impressive.
Ilyasova sets a screen for Jennings. And against the shot to fall after coming off the pick. Jennings has got the game tied up here for the Pistons. The Warriors have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Freak kicks to Spates. Feeds it to Freak. Thompson outside. Here's Freak. Can't hit. And the Pistons now going the other way.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Suns played some outstanding basketball. He ended with 25 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. Performances like this is a big reason why they've been so strong to start the season.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
Thompson in the corner. 27 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Freak. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game. Pistons trail by 4. Outside Jennings. On the wing, Jackson. Outside Jennings. Two on the clock. The shot is off.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
And we're through the first half of it.
Guys, I'm here with...
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game.
Been a stellar outing in this one for Freak. He has 15 points, and he sprayed home 3 3-pointers as well.
This is really production personified from long range.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And Detroit looking at who they've got. Jennings runs the point with Jackson flanking him. Ilyasova out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Johnson in at the small forward position. Jackson dishes to Ilyasova. Johnson outside. Ilyasova is screen on Thompson. Clock at 6. Jennings with another miss.
Well, that's an excellent challenge right there. Good job contesting that shot by the defender.
Nobody near Barnes. Buries it from 3-point range. And now it's a 9-point Warrior lead. Detroit's gone 5 of 9 when they put up a 3-point shot tonight. Jennings against Thompson. Here's Drummond. And so he draws the foul on the shot line. To the line to shoot 2.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
David West, he's checked in for Maurice Spates. And a switcher also for Detroit. Johnson's checked in. Golden State moving the ball around. Freak. Another. Three for Golden State.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, it's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he's on the money. That's no doubt.
And all of a sudden, you can see the confidence overflowing offensively.
Getting everything to drop and at an ideal time. I mean, they're poised for a terrific crunch time run here.
Plumlee, he's checked in for the Warriors. Iguodala comes in for Klay Thompson. And Detroit with a change here, too. Max checked in for Brandon Jennings. Dishes it to Johnson. Makes it off the glass. Johnson's got 8 points.
You know, it's a plus to get good looks in the paint. And when you can get them, you got to score them.
Here's Freak. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Oh, my goodness. He's just getting nasty on them now. Wow.
Yeah, now that they've built up a lead, this is when he really breaks out those incredibly slick moves.
Man, like a Ginsu knife, just slicing and dicing.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. West passes to Freak. The three. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 4 rebounds in this game. Jackson with it, and it's Iguodala picking him up. Jackson kicks to Mack. Johnson in the corner. And it's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. Curry's checked in for Miles Plumlee. Here's Mack. It's rebounded by Golden State. Freak's got his 5th rebound in this one. Dunk to finish it off. Beauty. Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I don't remember
on.
ever seeing a dunk like that in a game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw
I tell
one.
you what, fellas, you might not see another one like that one for a while.
To the middle. Here's Johnson. The 10-footer finds the target.
Well, he doesn't waste too many of those chances close to the basket.
And it's Golden State's ball. They're on a 14-4 run right now. To the middle, deflects the pass. It's stolen by Johnson. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. That's good. 7 points in the game.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
Freak dishes to West. And here's Barnes for 3, and he gets the bucket. And the Warriors lead by 14.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Back the pass to Johnson. It's rebounded by West. The Warriors have gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. Now here's Freak. He's covered closely. Wants to get it to Iguodala and does.
Man, he slams it home and gets a little camera time on the backside of it.
He spent a while up there on the rim.
And I like the fact that the ref's going to give him a little bit of leeway there and a lot more than they used to.
That's good. He's got 9. Warriors leading by 14. And a wide open look for Freak. And a miss there on the triple.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Mack. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And yes, sir, that one drops.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game. And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. Good season for him last year. Third in scoring. And he was just so incredibly consistent from the foul line. Had the NBA's third highest mark.
And you only average top 3 in points if you have a particular mindset that you are the guy destined to bring the bacon home for your squad.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Spates checked in for West. Green comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Thompson in for Steph Curry. Pistons have missed both of their free throws tonight. 0 for 2 so far. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. And it's the Warriors on the break. Freak kicks to Iguodala. Here's Spates. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. And the Warriors lead by 13. The Pistons have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Mack, good.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Freak. Green with a screen for Thompson. Off the screen, and a wide open look for Iguodala. Drops one in from the wing. Iguodala's got 4 points now in the quarter.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on it.
Jennings against Thompson, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
He hits the second from the line. Freak with it. Spates with a screen on Jennings. Off the screen. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Well, at the fourth quarter, not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Pistons trail by 11. Iguodala and Green are set at the forward spots. Klay Thompson is out there with Freak, and it's Spates in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Warriors' 5.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
Freak dishes to Iguodala. And here's Green outside. Rebounded by Jackson. The Pistons shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Jennings with the ball. And it's Iguodala picking him up. No problems knocking that one down.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Freak passes to Green. Golden State moving the ball around. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Jennings. Lets it fly from 18. Green kicks to Freak. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off the shot. No good from Spates. Pistons trail by 5. Jennings dishes to Jackson. Here's Ilyasova. Green with the rebound. Golden State's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Thompson falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper. And the Warriors lead by 7.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
Drummond with a screen on Thompson. It's Jennings with the drive. Can't hit from the elbow.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Freak with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Now here's Freak. D right on him. And Spates gets it to go.
And now both teams really in a groove.
This game already, guys, was high scoring, but they've really amped and ramped it up to another level down the stretch.
Here's Jennings. Here's Drummond. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
More active and more physical down low. That's what's really been the difference thus far.
Jennings passes to Drummond. Jackson in the corner. And it's Spates with the rebound. Spates has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Jackson with it. Picked up by Thompson. Jackson has the open look. Again, the miss by Jackson.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Now here's Freak, guarded by Jackson. Here's Thompson. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5-for-11 night.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feeling.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hi, Kevin. The head coach for Detroit had some instruction for his guys during that last break.
51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Johnson. He's tightly guarded. Morris into the lane.
What are you doing? Stay down. Stay down. That's his first personal foul.
First free throw is good. And that narrows the gap to 7. For the Pistons, Reggie Jackson comes in for Aaron Baines, and it's Jennings in for Mike Muscala.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference. Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
Different look here for the Warriors. Plumlee, he's checked in for Spates. West comes in for Draymond Green. Andre Iguodala, he's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Kent Bazemore in for Thompson.
Tremendous output from Jennings. 18 points, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
And that's been an important part of his game today. It's really spaced the floor.
And now we've got the intentional foul. Here's Freak. Oh, he jams it right over Andre Drummond. Wow!
And if you thought this game was over already, you're probably right.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, it's staring us right in the face, and we've been around long enough to know when a game is over. And this one is in that category.
.27 seconds left in the fourth. Nails it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And you talk about getting back into the game, folks. 3 is better than 2.
Always simple math. That's that UNLV education coming to play. He knows all about that as well. Most of his points have been 3-point shots.
Come on now. We got calculus at our school.
And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
You know, mistakes there. Good free throws to give them just a little bit more cushion.
Out to the wing. Johnson outside. This one for 3. Offensive rebound. And here's Freak on the wing, Green. Now Freak. So we see the Warriors get the win here. Probably.
Yes, Kevin.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
They kept feeding him.